So you've just arrived, and you are wondering, what is Magic the Gathering? Well, Magic is a trading card game where you play as a multiverse travelling spell-wielding badass, a planeswalker if you will. As you travel from plane to plane, you will fight other planeswalkers. Why? It's never really explained, but who cares really? It's how you kill them that's important. In a world of unlimited possibilities, will you incinerate your enemies in a hail of fiery vengeance that would make St. Helens blown away by the devastation? Devouring all that opposes you in a relentless inferno, you press on backed up by a horde of dragons. That's right, I said friggin' dragons. As you throw fireballs like a demented pyromatic Randy Johnson, your ill-tempered lizards will fly over the enemy's army to chew on their friggin' faces. Well, our chaos might not be your cup of tea. You're more sophisticated than that. You're a deep thinker. You understand the enemy's strengths are yours to control through manipulation and trickery. A mind is the most powerful thing in the multiverse, if one knows how to use it. You have mastered the art of deception. Your enemies see only what you want them to see. For you, every battle is a game of chess, and everyone is just a pawn to be played like puppets. No, you have too much honor for such underhanded trickery. Your conviction too strong to be led astray that easy. You lead an army of unified force, marching as one for glory. Of one mind and one purpose, to crush those that oppose you. Under your command, 1,000 soldiers answer the call to bring order to the plains. Even angels from up on high answer the trumpet of war and rain down justice upon your enemies. With the power of the gods behind you, how could you lose? Well, even if they fall, death is no end to their service. They will rise again to fill the endless ranks of your undead army. There are sacrifices to be made in every victory, though you prefer someone else pays them. Calling on dark forces that no mortal could possibly comprehend, you bring forth demons from the pits of some unknown hellhole. Heaven help your enemies, for you are coming for them, and hell is coming with you. From death, life springs anew, and with it new opportunities. The primal forces of nature runs through you. The beasts of the wild answer your call to hunt down all your enemies. Only the strong survive. The law of nature is the only law that matters, but she can be a cold-hearted mistress. You know this only too well as her apex predator, standing alone on top of the food chain. But you only got there by being the biggest, baddest beast in the forest. With the very force of nature and life at your fingertips, who dares stand there? Well, you know what they say. Everything burns. That's all too much for you. You could just make an army of cats. But I hear you ask, how does all this awesomeness get represented in the game? Well, by playing cards made of cardboard. These cards are said to be made by mad wizards from a faraway coast somewhere. They have weaved a powerful, evil, and logic-defying spell called marketing that made us poor saps pay actual money for small bits of cardboard. Not just a few cents. Some of these pieces of cardboard cost hundreds, and a rare few, thousands of dollars. But don't worry, there are cheap ways to play. It's always cheap to start. As time goes on, your skill and knowledge of this ever-changing complex game will grow. Then it'll start to consume your life. No longer will the passing of the year be marked by seasons, but instead by set release dates. Your dreams will become filled with a lotus so black that it'll cloud the mind of mere men. You will build up treasured memories with cards that you played so often they become more than cards to you. Each will have its own history, strengths, personality. Some will hold a special place in your heart as they are tied to great moments in your life. Looking at them will remind you of times past and hours played with friends. These few cards will be markers in your life. They will become treasured items, companions, secret lovers. On your journey of discovering this game, you'll encounter strange, wacky people from all walks of life that you will call friends. You'll spend countless hours of fun playing on kitchen tables, online, and in gaming stores. And if you're good enough, on the World Pro Tour. Years from now, you will be surrounded by your collection of playing cards, each with its own masterwork of art on it and story to tell. You will think back on years of happiness, laughter, and friendship this hobby has brought you. And in that moment of contentment, it will almost be enough to drown out the nagging knowledge that you have buried deep within your heart. The knowledge that you paid thousands of dollars on mass-produced cardboard that in reality is next to worthless.
So, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Get out! Hey, thanks for watching my first video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I learned a lot. If you'd like to learn more about Magic the Gathering from people who actually know what they're talking about, I suggest the Professor and the guys over at Ready, Loading, Run. I'll have all the descriptions if I can figure out how to do it, but they'll be in the description box down below. Cheers.